Oh yeah, we're back. We're back. Look, everything seems fine with the camera. I don't know. I don't know if Mingo's gonna sabotage this. Let's get let's get into some. Let's show you some PSA cards I got recently, graded tens. Interesting. Now, I have a personal opinion about. First of all, unless you're gonna buy a few things, a Luka Doncic rookie, okay, a Steph Curry rookie, or a Patrick Mahomes rookie, or go big bucks for the Jordan or the Tom Brady rookie. Those are great investments. Now, for years and years and years, especially during the boom of cards during the COVID, y'all saw us play. Now, we all know that inserts are worth more. Now, I have a personal opinion on that. About 5 years from now, the base cards will surpass the inserts. Uh, Base cards are just they're more legit. In my opinion, base cards are going to be sought after more than inserts. I could be wrong, my opinion. Anyway, picked up a couple cool ones recently. I want to show you guys a couple of them here. Alright, real quick. Now, I am 45, so I grew up collecting in the junk wax era. My bad, didn't even know about that. Added a hat, because I got gray hair. There, for the lady. So, let me show you guys a couple cool cards I picked up recently here. Okay. Where's my, up front. Alright, Mingo, move. It's your AI as you go. We'll talk about that. Alright. So, my fave. Alright. The 92 Ultra Michael Jordan, NBA Jam Session, PSA graded 10. Fleer Ultra, when it first came out, loved it, loved the gloss, new look, loved how they ranked the dunkers. I was shocked that he was only ranked 16th, but I picked this card up. One of my favorites, okay? Now, one of my very, very favorites is this card here, which is the 92 Ultra base card, Michael Jordan, card number 27, PSA graded 10. I mean, just iconic Jordan, man. Iconic Jordan. Always great picks. Always great picks. This card here, everyone is familiar with the 91 Fleer, the famous blue border. This is a mint 9. Not a very great picture, not a very great picture. But what makes these cards special, in my opinion, is the blue border, the red top, and just the look of it. I mean, and then again, another base card. I'm going to go after base cards unless the inserts are super special to me. But here we go. I love this card also. I picked this card up because I believe it was one of MJ's first inserts. I recently saw this card sell for, I think, $170. I think at an 8, which is what I have here. And it's the 92 Ultra All NBA first team. Michael Jordan, near mint 8. 93 Fleer Ultra, beautiful card. Not a great pick. Fleer Ultra was not big on taking picks. I mean, in my opinion, Stadium Club photographers were the best. For example, the iconic photograph of Jordan dunking over Ewing. There's 3 or 4 different cards of that. We all know that photograph. I'd love to have the photograph of Starks dunking over Jordan, though. A few more real quick. Junk wax era, not worth a lot, but a 10. All-time active leading scorer. It's a cool card to have. There's over 1,000 of these with PSA 10 gradings. And then, this card is la unless you have it in gold. Anyway, so I picked these up. I did pick this up, which was interesting. 2009 Upper Deck, the gold. I got this for $50. Graded out of 10. Again, nothing special about the picture, nothing special about the fucking design of the card, nothing special about any of it, you know. But another interesting card. So, this, the famous 1990 hoops, okay, with the gray uh, backdrop here, whatever you want to call that. This card highly sought after. Another base card, okay. You get this card in a 10, you got a $300 card all day, right? This is an 8. Almost done, guys. I just sold this 9 for $45. I think I bought it for 20. Okay, almost done. All right. Now, these cards here, I have never sent a card into PSA to be graded out of fear of rolling the dice and losing. I've heard horror stories. I've heard there's a Jordan curse where they just don't want to give you the 10. So this is the iconic photograph I'm talking about. There's a few cards that have it with him dunking over the back of Ewing. Sometimes I wonder if I don't remember if he made that dunk. But this is 92-93 Fleer slam dunk. This card is raw. It's in great shape. It could get a 10, but I won't tell you it will, because it'll probably get a 9. And again, another base card worth having in 10 is this, Topps. This one you saw. Now, this card. This card right here. Don't know why. Not a great photograph at all. This card in a 10 is an investment, and it's a base card, okay? Now, a lot of people are going to know what I'm saying. You know, this is just a simple little hoops. You can buy this box unsealed for like $13, I think, guys. Point is, Michael Jordan cards are going to go up and down, but I think in the long run, you're going to make your money. Forget about the inserts. For thousands of dollars, go for the base card and start an 88, 89 Fleer if you can, or 90, 91 Fleer. Let me show you some of my raw cards, okay? Some of my raw, hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, we're gravy. Let me show you. What'd you say, Mingo? Show them the AI. Mingo is stuck on AI being the GOAT. We'll debate that in a minute. Alright, let me show you guys. A couple things. Okay? Now, I took a long break from collecting, you know, I'm 45. So my main collecting years, unfortunately, was during the junk wax era, okay? So I just, you know what I would kill to have is that Stadium Club Beam Team. And then they go to this with the 3 guys. Hey, give me, I love Rodman, but Kevin Johnson? Get off my MJ card, bro. My first ever Ja card came when I bought a, Panini, I guess, is taking over. Didn't know. Ja Morant. Looks like I could get a 10. This card alone. Anyway. Ja Morant. The man's a baller. But, let's just finish up here. My first LeBron card. Winner stays. Keep in mind, don't like LeBron. Don't respect LeBron. Don't think he's a good basketball player at all. But the only season I'll give that man credit for, and he did have a big man in that center and Mr. Love, was the year he won it for Cleveland. And I believe that was the year he gave 150%. Now, when he went to Miami, he had role players all over him. You know, I would even say that Dwayne Wade was a better ball player than him. Dwayne Wade won a title on his own without him. Yes, he had Shaq. But, you know what I'm curious about, guys, too? The hype on Zion. Now I picked up this, another Panini. I know it's green and all. Don't know what it's going to be worth because I don't know if the man's ever coming back. Now, this is going to make Mingo happy. This here, Boss AI card. Beautiful card. Beautiful picture. They did it right with this Skybox Z-Force, this Boss. I'd love to have this MJ PSA 10 card right here. But, now, I have, and this is crazy. How about this card, y'all? Y'all like that? That's in near mint. Boy, I'd love to have a sealed box of that season, huh? But anyway, look at this. Look at this. Now y'all know, if y'all know MJ, and y'all know that, you see this card right here? I just sold this card raw on eBay. Guess how much? No, guess again. That's right. 45 bucks I sold this card raw. Look at it. Now you know how much this card is worth with the PSA 10 grade on it, don't you? $4,000 to $5,000. That's right. And when I look at it, I got 4 tight corners. I got all my gloss. No centering issues to worry about. Probably shouldn't have let it go. Okay. This is my first Luka. I'd love to have a rookie Luka. And other than that, this card right now is 15% above market value, even during the recession. This is the Stadium Club Members Choice card with MJ. But this is what I am most interested in. These cards. This Upper Deck cards. Now, junk wax era, but the photograph. Iconic. Okay? That is MJ doing MJ. I got 3 of them. I don't have any ungraded, and I'm afraid to send them in because now if you look, a lot of y'all are going to know more about this than me. Now if you look, it looks centered. I got 4 tight corners, and I'm still terrified on that one. This one, the left side's a little bigger than the right. Now they say they give you 60-40. I believe this card would be an 8. This, again, the left is slightly bigger than the right. I got 4 tight corners. I'm afraid to send it in, okay? And I'm almost over with this. Now, one of my favorite cards that nobody loves, that I think has potential, is this. It's just a beautiful thing. I'd love to have that in a 10. And I'm getting off. I'd love to have this old. I remember getting this old set. Has Shaq in it. It's a good card. Alright. Now, you know, then these came out. Everybody's got 100 of these. I've got 3 or 4 of these Fleer Ultras that I'm afraid won't get 10s. I've got these two Michael Jordan USA Skybox basketball cards again. Good corners. The centering is good. You know, it's just, I'm terrified of spinning that monkey. Here's my first Devin Booker card. Now, fight me on this, but I'm going to tell you the future of basketball. Now, these cats are old. At least Devin Booker, this is my first Devin Booker card. Just started buying packs back then. I'm going to tell you 2 cats to watch out for. Curry's over. Harden's over. Durant's over. 2 cats are coming up. One cat's name is going to be LaMelo Ball. Now, go out and get 2 of his rookie cards right now at a PSA 10, and I swear you're going to triple your money. Another one, Devin Booker. Never seen man do things the way he does. And, you know, besides MJ, I've never seen a man be able to get the ball in the hoop like he does. Now, the step back 3, kind of ruined basketball a little bit. Makes it a lot more fun. Oh, by the way, my guy on eBay, you bought this card for $40. You ain't paid yet. Now I got another man behind you that wants it. This card has potential to get a 9. I know it will go no less than 8. And even at 8, this card's going to be worth 1,000. Because at a 10, it's going to be worth 4. Okay? So pay and you get it, my guy. Almost done, guys. Real quick. I want to show you. Alright. So I have this card here, but gold. And I believe it would get a 10. So, help me out now. This isn't on YouTube yet. I'm getting no comment. But when you see it, I'd love to have this card, PSA 10. Here is an AI second year, rookie of the year. Love to have that in the 10. AI, great investment cards. You know what's funny? I just saw on YouTube today. Top selling cards from the junk wax era. And you know what blew my mind that popped up? You guys aren't gonna believe this. Maybe you saw this card right here. Oh, Chris Mullin Skybox Dream Team card. PSA 10. Sold for $140. Can you believe that? What? All of a sudden people remember Chris Mullin? Anyway. I got about 10 of them, and I'm sure y'all do too. Hey, look, check out my Colex. Gotti Swanson, you'll find it. When I post my cards, y'all, I'm giving four tight corners, yo. When I sell a card raw, I want y'all to fucking take it to PSA. I don't want y'all to get nothing back but an 8 or up, okay? So I'm just gonna tell that now, but check that out. But that ain't what the show is about, really. Now, I've been really wondering if any other player besides, we'll get to Kobe in a bit, any other player besides Kobe and Michael have the potential to skyrocket in value. Now, I believe this, y'all remember these? If you're my age, you do. How fun were those? How fun was that Shaquille O'Neal one? Huh? How fun was that? Harold Miner, they called him Baby Jordan for about a minute. Back in my day, I didn't know I was in the junk wax era. So when I saw stuff like that, I got excited, man. Sean Kemp and Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway was the first man. That man invented the crossover dribble. That man invented breaking your knee, didn't he? But as time went on, and my favorite team was the Bulls. I'm sorry, I take that back. My favorite team for a long time was the Magic. Now, we're going to get into that in a second. But what I want to show you is a basketball player, a drug addict, a partier, a man who didn't care what people thought about him, a man who said what was on his mind and did what the fuck ever he wanted to do. And most of you know who I'm going to say, especially when I tell you who he hung out with, Madonna, like a virgin. This man right here changed the game of basketball single-handedly, because if this man right here can out-rebound a man that is a foot or two taller than him, that man that's a foot or two taller than him better go back to the drawing board and figure out something else. Now, what Rodman said, if y'all didn't know, was once he figured out he wasn't going to be no offensive threat in this league, he would go to the gym late at night, probably half drunk with his boys, and he would say, look, just shoot them up, just keep shooting. And what he would do was, he would learn how to watch the ball and watch how it was going to hit the rim and figure out where it was going to go. So he was always where the ball was going to go, not where the ball is, and that's key to rebounding. Then he added in that, oh, you a little taller than me, but guess what? I'm on the Stairmaster way more than you, so I can jump high. So you all seen him? He tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. He tired that big man in. Next thing you know, the man got the rebound. Now, what's funny is he ain't very high on that all-time rebounding list, because there's cats way bigger. You know, Kareem, all them mofos, Malone. But nobody had the skill, dedication, heart, leave everything out on the court like Rodman did. Now, I was shocked when the Bulls brought him there for the last 3 years. But apparently, when MJ lost to Detroit they're in the same conference, right? Yeah, they had to go through Detroit to get to the finals. When they lost to Detroit that last time, MJ knew right then he wanted Rodman. And they got him for them last 3 years. And if it wasn't for him, they might not have got them 3. What Jordan needed, all Jordan needed for a championship was, he didn't need a center. Because sure as hell, Bill Cartwright, I give Bill Cartwright this. He could step back and about hit a 15-footer pretty consistent. Same as Luke Longley. Will Perdue, don't know why. All Jordan needed was 3 people he could trust. He got that in Pip. Didn't have to worry about it. Now, Jordan was very good friends with Charles Oakley in the beginning. They traded him away before he had the opportunity to win 1 ring. Devastating. Jordan was very good friends with Ron Harper. Ron Harper was a general on the full court. But the problem with Harper was he wouldn't stand up to Jordan. Nobody would. A couple cats did. A couple cats tried. Steve Kerr did. Got punched in the face, but he got respect. John Paxson. Jordan needs a man that can sit out on the 3. He can draw a whole bunch of defenders. And he needs to have the trust to kick that ball out to that 3-point line. And he needs to trust that you can make it. Now, Paxson gave him that in the beginning. Now, when Kerr was coming in, Paxson was going out. We all saw The Last Dance. Paxson took Kerr under his wing. Yada, yada, yada. The fight happened at practice. Punch. Sad thing is, they both lost their fathers. Never sat down and talked about it. It could have been a big bond there, but Jordan was never that guy, was he? Kerr made a lot of big shots for that team. But let's talk about this man right here. Clyde the Glide. I give you everything I got during the regular season. Put me in the playoffs. I'm going to disappear like a ghost. Oof. You got to step up, my man. Now, did Jordan hate anybody more than this man here? You remember when they finally did get past Detroit, what'd they do? Will Perdue and all them. Isaiah. They ran off the court like a bunch of BIT, didn't they? Didn't even shake their hands. No sportsmanship whatsoever. Now, Jordan never forgot that. And there's a reason that Isaiah was not on that dream team. Figure that out. Magic Johnson. You ever watch any Magic Johnson's old games? That man could not shoot. That man could not drive. But you know what that man could do? Floor general and put balls in places I never seen happen before. Still, not very high on the all-time assist leader. We all know who it is. I'm going to show you right now. That's that man right there. Little old Pacey, Utah boy. This could be one of the most underrated ball players of all time. Too bad they never got the ring. They should have 97, 99. Unfortunately, they ran into a man named Hakeem the Dream, who had perfect role players, as I said, Robert Horry. Um, I'd also like to talk about a guy, one of my personal favorites besides John Starks. The man who played in the year, I think he played the game for like 22 years, had a wicked three, played for multiple teams. His name is slipping my mind right now, so if you think of him, go ahead and shout it out. Until I do think of it, big time Orlando Magic fan, right? From Florida. I'm in St. Pete right now. There's a hurricane bearing down on me. One of my favorite players when I was a kid. This man right here. Stole the ball from Jordan when he came back into 4-5. Beat him in the playoffs. Interview that night, Nick Anderson says, well, I guess Jordan in 4-5 just ain't Jordan in 2-3. Well, guess what? Next season, Jordan was in 2-3. Guess what happened? Won the championship, went right by my boys, right? Alright, let me talk about another couple old players since y'all, I don't know who I'm speaking with, young or old, it don't matter to me, but if you were real older than me, a little younger, we want to talk about a pure 3-point shooter before the step back. I'm talking about, I don't need a step back, because I'm going to put it in the basket with your hand touching my wrist, in my face,